So, hey guys, welcome to the jungle. Okay, welcome to the high entropy, and it's day 46. 46, yeah. So, it's 5th of June, and so 46th day. Because I think I started from first day of the last month, last to last month, I believe. Yeah, that's why 46th day. Okay, that's not necessary. You would be thinking. And first of all, thanks for clicking. And second of all, no, not second of all. Okay, so today's topic is it's an imaginary topic. I just asked ChatGPT. Okay, so before that, I'll tell you my routine, what I did so far. So today, just game went to office. Before that, I recorded a Python lecture. Actually, I'm just trying to learn Python, brush up my Python skill. So I'm working on it. So brush up in the sense like I know, but I just want to deepen my knowledge on concepts. So it's better like if I read a quote like it's by Albert Einstein. Like if you can't explain something beautifully, then that means you don't understand it well enough. So in simpler terms, if I have to say, if you read something and you are not able to articulate or not able to explain it to a kid or maybe to someone, that means still you are not able to explain it. That means you are still lacking in the concepts. For example, today let's take example of something maybe you learned grammar rules, some grammar rules, and now you are still unable to explain it to someone. That means there is some still you haven't get it properly. So that's what the meaning of that particular quote is. So I like that quote very much, so I always used to apply that quote into my life. And okay, so today's topic is imaginary topic. I just asked ChatGPT, okay, so tell me, give me another topic. So it said like, okay, suppose there isn't any option of failure, or maybe let me phrase quote and unquote what it said in a proper way. If failures were uh, impossible, or maybe not possible, or maybe you can say failures are not in your bucket list, or you whatever you will do, you won't be failed, you won't fail. Okay, so what will the success will still be have value or not? Will success have value, or would success have value if failures were impossible? Would success have still have value? Okay, so I think that's the perfect tense. So let me say it again, because sometimes I feel like I'm mixing up the things. So it's better like more we practice, better we become. So if failures were impossible, would success still have a value? Okay. So if you like it in simpler terms, we can say, just imagine a situation where failures are nowhere. Like whatever you are going to do, you are doing engineering, maybe whatever you are doing business, everywhere you are gonna get success only. You will be succeeded to everything. So will it be like will it value in your life? I don't think. Okay, no, I mean, I have to go through statement, reasoning, examples, and all. So first, let's understand the value of what is success and what is failure. And I'll tell you some hypothetical situations as well, like why this can be a tricky part. What is success for you? It depends on what you think about the success, and it could be for another person. It might be different. Okay, let's take example. Let's take a person who is going 9 to 5 job, and he's very happy with his life, but he's still like not happy with life. Okay, let's take, and he just wanted to be like a get better package, or maybe let's he wanted to go get into Google, or maybe somewhere like into better company. So for him, he will feel success like once he will get into that position. Okay, and another person, his call is going, and now he's approaching, and he just wanted like, okay, once he will get job, he will be successful and he will be happy. Okay, another third person, he is working as a daily baser, or maybe, and he think like, okay, if I can get chance and I'll be like, I have to work from an AC office, and I have to go and I just have to chill and work using laptop and all, then I'll be happy. So you can see there are three persons, they have different meaning of success. Okay. For one person, where you are, that is also his goal or her goal, and if they will achieve that, then it will be success. For example, a person who is earning lakhs of rupees, per month, and a person who is earning maybe 10k, for them lakhs of rupees is big dream, and they feel like they will be happy. But happiness is not, or success has different meaning to different person. But let's take and okay, so for example, for daily user it will be like it will be their goal or dream, and it will be success for them. So always we tend to get what like something that is beyond, or maybe that is above, or maybe you can say, I just want to use some better words here. So for example, for me some success has different meaning, for you success has different meaning, and everyone has different parameters and level of success. For example, for you it might be like you will get to level 1, you will be successful. For person 1 who is at level 1, he will feel like okay, he or she will feel like okay, I'll get into level 2, then I'll be happy and successful. So that's why if you are associating success with happiness, then there are different things like happiness is different and success is different. Like you might feel happy for some time, but after that you will again try to find out another purpose. And imagine okay, now let's jump to failures. It might be something is failure for you. For example, you are working into something and you completed 75%, but a person who is unable to complete 1 2%, for them success will be even if they will complete 50%, right? Let's take example of book reading. I read, or I was watching a video. There's the anchor or the host of the video, she was telling like okay, she met a person, she met a girl that basically she wasn't able to, she finished I think 3 4 pages of a book, like she can't read books, and the reason is she is not interested in reading books. And because of that, she was telling to her like she read only readily 4 5 pages in a year. So imagine maybe few words in a day, or maybe month, you can say, if she read 3 4 pages of a book. So that's why for her, if she can read a book in a year, she will be very happy. I mean, she will feel okay, she got success in this particular task. But and for a person who can read maybe every week a book, for them, if you will talk about it, will be failure, big failure, right? If they are reading book in a month, they will feel okay, no, it's not my cup of tea, it's not working properly, I'm not doing great in this field or something, and the person will feel okay. So that's what I feel like, okay, success and failure has a different meaning. But now let's assume and imagine there isn't any concept of failure. Whatever you are doing, you will get successful. You wanted to read 100 pages, you are able to read. You wanted to read 1,000 pages, you are able to read. Failure is not somewhere like, it's not in your dictionary. You can say whatever you will touch. If you want gold, you can buy gold. You want something, then it, don't you think it won't be meaningful? That's why if there is like a, if there is light, then you value the light, because you know the value of the consequences of darkness. So if you like to taste the success, then first you need to experience the failures. That's how. For example, right now suppose I just started learning a language. Will it be good, or would you like it if you are like, for example, you just read a book or something, and it's like irrespective how you are reading the book, and you will be able to speak like others, then you won't feel it. You won't feel the pleasure pleasure or happiness, or you won't feel like it's an achievement. For example, you are going to appear in an exam, and there it's like, if even if you read one topic and you will be able to solve the questions, then you won't feel okay. Okay, so it would be something like okay, I'm not feeling the achievement as a achievement, okay, or you won't feel like a success is really success. It's like a, it won't be meaningful in your life. It will be something like, just imagine and you see around around you. For some time you might feel like okay, the things are going good and now I don't feel anything, but after that you will get bored. And the same as, like, let me tell you one example now. Statement I covered, then I covered example reason, no, no. SCR statement examples. Let me go through the examples. Imagine what I was about to tell, I forgot at the moment. So okay, imagine, yeah. So just imagine a scenario. You have infinite life. What would you do? You will become lethargic. You will start consuming content, reels and all, because you will think, okay, I have infinite life. Why should I worry about things like why should I go to work or something? Maybe I'll beg to peoples and I'll earn money something. I don't want to work, really. And that's what you will think. Maybe you won't even hustle for the things because you have unlimited time. And why would you worry about the things like graduation? You are 100, you became 100-year old and you don't want, okay, no, I don't want to graduate. Still I just want to enjoy. You will get bored. That's where the time frame and things are very important. So if you are doing something and if you'll associate with time, for example, for me, I actually the day every day I'm thinking, okay, I'm growing older, I'll become one day I will die. Now I don't know why, but I'm thinking like one day when I'm, for example, few days back only, uh, I went down and I was going out for dinner. Okay, so then like at the gate of the building, I saw a pigeon was dead. Pigeon was lying down on the. So I just noticed. So it was in like in front of gate. So I noticed it was like a lying in back. It was in flipped version and like his what we say trunk, not trunk. I forgot the word, man. That one we call what we call it. Sometimes that's why. So I mean, the mouth was open. I will say like that. Forgot the word. What we say like to birds have chonch, right? We say something like few days back only I read. I forgot it, and I know it. The word. It's not like it's not coming into my mind immediately. So let's take mouth. Mouth was open. Then I just touched it, and it was dead. So that time I thought, okay, this is happening with him, with that it could be he or her. I don't know. So happening with it. But now think, imagine you are also going. Me and all of the peoples are going to die one day. So you will think and you will say, okay, what I'm doing right now. You will ask questions whether you are happy with what you are doing or you wanted to hustle more so that you can achieve, you can do, you can provide better life to your family, parents, and you want to go on a trip or wherever, whatever dreams you have, you will hustle more for them, right? So that's how the thing. What is the value of time? Maybe whatever you will do, if it's in the time, you will be happy. If you are like beyond the time, you won't be happy with things. Maybe for example, for a kid, the toys are very important. But if you suppose once you are 10, 20, 20, 20 years, 30 years old, then you, if someone will give you toy, you won't be happy, right? So that's where everything is associated with the time, and happiness is also with the time. For example, today might be achieving like riding a bike is happiness for you, or maybe you will be happy if someone will gift you or you will buy a bike. But after once, so when suppose you are 70 years old, 80 years old, and now bike won't make you happy, you won't be happy. So that's where happiness and success are also related to time. When we are achieving it, it's sometimes like a, it's more like think of like an ice cream. Ice cream, if you are, it is frozen, then you will like it. But once it will be melted, you won't like it. Like it will be waste. You will feel, okay, it's like a syrup. Just I'm eating, drinking sugar syrup, or you are just yeah, drinking sugar syrup. It won't like cold drink. Just take another example. If it's cold and it has the carbonated, like I mean, it's the gas of the cold drink is still inside it. Then when you will drink, you will feel okay, I'm drinking cold drink. But once it will it will become warm, and also let's say there is no carbon, okay, so if there is if it's carbonated, then you will like it. But once it's like a, it has oxygen only. It's the gas of it is open into the air, and now when you will drink, you don't like it. So that's how the life also happens with the life. If you think like success, what I wanted to say, success has a meaning when it is at the time. but once you will become, it will become meaningless for you. For example, if you are achieving something at the age of 80 years and you wanted it at 20 years, but it won't spark you, it won't give you a spark, or maybe you can say it won't, what we say, it won't mesmerize you, it won't make you happy. So that's where. And now we are talking about success and failure. So what is the meaning of them in your life? If uh, there isn't any failure, then you won't value the success, right? So that's why whenever, like, so for example, you are trying to learn, for example, me, I'm trying to learn spoken English, right? And maybe after suppose after 20 years, 30 years, I'll watch these videos, and maybe then I'll feel, okay, I did this and I could do this better. So that's where I feel like, okay, whatever you are doing, if you are maybe if you are not public, you are not making the public, then also record your, document your life. One day you will feel, okay, it will be like, suppose you are lying on bed and you wanted to just memorize the things, then it will be good, right? I don't know about you, but I always feel like, okay, it's good if we are documenting our life. I can't document 24 by 7, it will be very hectic and all, but at least few moments you can document it. Maybe just create a, now, okay, maybe just some people, even my brother is doing what, he creates videos and he just unlist them and keep them as a backup in YouTube. So you can do that as well, right? So there is a lot of, if you want it, or if you are willing to do something, you can do it. There are workarounds, the things, and you can do. Maybe you don't have limit, you have limited storage, but you have unlimited internet, then you can do it. Okay, so that was, I think I diverted from topic, and now let's back to it and conclusion part. So let me summarize it. So if we are talking about summarization, so definitely there won't be any meaning of uh, success if we don't have failures, or we are not getting failures in life, then it won't make any worth as a success. So you will feel, okay, it's like a daily routine, and you won't be happy, or you won't feel the real meaning of it. Like, for example, if you haven't tasted the failure, then you won't feel the value of success. Maybe your father did a business and they created a big empire, you can say, and now you are just enjoying it. So you won't feel the pain, that the things that he did. Maybe it will be easy for you, you will feel, okay, everything is good and going like great. But a person who did, maybe let's take another scenario, a person who is struggling and doing, the success will feel, once he will get success, he is starting his from scratch. For them it will be the real value, and they will be happy. And for you it will be, okay, I'm getting it, you won't worth it, or you won't have gratitude for the things. And also, so that's why, like, even if you notice, everything has contradiction. If you know, like, if you like the light or sunlight, let's take darkness. Whenever I see, like, for example, in summer, not summer, yeah, in winter season, you will see, like, you will get less sunlight compared to summer. So you will feel, I always get depressed when sunlight is not coming, or maybe when sun is down, I always get depressed. If it's in a day, I feel, okay, now it's boring days and all. Even rainy days I don't like. I like sunny days and all. Though it's like a too hot outside, but still I like the weather when it's sunny. So yeah, okay, that's all. I think that's I tried to cover this topic, but still I have to learn few more things about this, because it's easy. Trunk, no, trunk is used for elephant. What is the word? Let me check it. Beak, beat, no. Oh man, beak. Beak. I read it somewhere. Like, I think I was reading it in the Atomic Habits only. Yeah, where a person was trying to experiment with a particular kind of a birds, where they were like, they had a red circle in their beak, Okay, and the kids, their children, used to tap on the beak, on the red part, and when they are typing on that, then mother gets to know, okay, now kids are hungry and I need to feed them. Okay, so they experimented with, they created dummy beak, and they kept the red mark. And when it was small, they were big, they were still uh, tapping on that they were tapping their beak on the that red circle, and they made it big, little bigger. And then they again experimented, then they were tapping more. So that's how they were experimenting it with it. So that's why I remember the word beak. Okay, so that's all for the day. And if you like the video, that's all. I don't know, I get excited. Thank you so much. Bye bye. And will I to tomorrow. Okay, one more update. So it's been long time. I always used to avoid, like, okay, I don't need to learn grammar and all, because somehow I always felt. But nowadays I thought, like, let's say, let's learn grammar. A few days back I had a discussion with my brother, and he was telling, like, if you are feeling like, if you are confused about something, maybe then you are not getting it properly. For example, he asked me, like, what is the meaning of opaque? So I thought, like, it's transparent. But if you know something where we can't see from one part to another, like, so that's why he was telling me, like, sometimes if you are trying to get the meaning of word in English, then you are not getting it properly, that's why you are not able to use the word. And I realized, yeah, that's true, because sometimes I just wanted to use the words eagerly, but I do not get the exact meaning of it, context. And I always used to say, like, I'm not trying to learn the words, what is the Hindi meaning of them, I'm just trying to learn them in English. So I thought, let me start learning grammar. So there is a chapter, I don't know, English with Ans and Sham, I believe. Yeah, Ansh and Sam, and they have uploaded a 4 hours video on a grammar. So I thought, let's say, start it, and I just completed 20 minutes of the 4 hours, 20 minutes or 30 minutes out of 4 hours, and they were discussing about sentence. So there were class, class. There are two types of classes. One is, class is nothing but the combination of subject plus verb. I'm just revising, or also telling you. So for example, Ram enjoyed, Sita sang, or I ran. So these are the basically these are nothing but class. And there are two types of classes. First is like independent class and dependent class. So independent one is called, also known as main class, and dependent one is known as subordinate class. Okay, supportive class, no, subordinate class. Okay, now if we are talk about main class, okay, so that means something that does not depend depend on something else or any class, and it has individual meaning. Ram enjoyed, okay, let's say, Sita sing a song, or Sita sang a song, and Ram played football and all. And let's take another example where the class has dependency on other class, main class. Then we call it as a subordinate or indirect class. Okay, so if we talk about like a, so like a, okay, okay, so let's take. I'm just taking. Sometimes I don't know why I'm taking vague examples. So my father slapped me, and then I left the home. So if you'll say, like, I left the home, it does not have exact meaning, or you won't get it, like, why you left the home, what happened exactly. And once you will add the primary clause, main clause, then you will feel, okay, my father slapped, and that's why I left the home. Alright. So, and there are then sentences. They are, first is simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence, and complex compound sentence. So I read, so far I covered these things, and where I'm planning to cover it, like, I just made a place. I had taken a place, like, I'm gonna finish this time this chapter. And I also I felt like, if you don't know something, either don't know or know it fully. Because if you are in middle somewhere, like, it's not neither, half knowledge is always dangerous. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye. And I'm learning more things, and let me know if you have any suggestion or comments for me. Bye bye.